Sarah Jane Robinson, a native of Newtown Hamilton, Ireland, ventured to Massachusetts alongside her sister at the tender age of 14 or 15. In the summer of 1858, she tied the knot with Moses Robinson, and together they embarked on a journey of raising a family, blessed with 8 children, 5 of whom survived infancy. Initially settling in Sherborne, Massachusetts, the couple traversed various locations in the Boston area throughout their married life. Sarah Jane Robinson embraced her faith as a member of the Cottage Street Methodist Church. It was within these sacred walls that destiny would bring her in contact with her future partner in crime, Thomas R. Smith. Thomas was a prominent church leader and had once served as the superintendent of the local Sunday school in Hyde Park. Both Sarah and Thomas earned recognition and respect in their community. However, Sarah's notoriety was also attributed to her unconventional approach to life. She frequently changed addresses in an attempt to evade paying rent or other bills. Her elusive ways added a layer of intrigue to her character within the community. Between 1881 and 1886, a series of mysterious illnesses befell various members of the Robinson family, all exhibiting similar distressing symptoms such as severe stomach pain and vomiting. During each bout of sickness, Sarah Jane Robinson assumed the role of caretaker, overseeing the administration of all medicines. Strangely, when medical attention became necessary, Robinson contacted different physicians for each person. A curious pattern emerged as it was discovered that all the deceased, except for Oliver Sleeper, had life insurance policies. Oliver Sleeper, who happened to be the Robinson family's landlord, fell ill under Sarah Jane's care and tragically passed away due to what was initially deemed heart disease. Sarah Jane then presented a bill of $50 for her nursing services to Sleeper's family, who, instead of paying her, decided to grant her some leniency on her rent. However, they soon noticed that $3,000 had mysteriously vanished from Oliver Sleeper's apartment. Though never conclusively proven, suspicions arose that Sarah Jane might have been involved in the disappearance of the money. Prior to this, the passing of Robinson's eldest daughter, Elizabeth, and her nephew, Thomas Freeman, had already raised eyebrows and were subject to investigation. However, the situation reached a tipping point when Sarah Jane's own son, William, fell ill with the same troubling symptoms. Before succumbing to the illness, William managed to implicate his mother as the one responsible for his condition. Dr. White, upon learning this crucial information, took the initiative to preserve parts of William's stomach for later analysis at Harvard College. The analysis revealed alarmingly high levels of arsenic, prompting Dr. White to report the findings to authorities. Subsequently, both Robinson and Smith were promptly arrested, the latter having just arrived at the Robinson household. After a brief prayer from the mother and son, the 2 suspects were escorted to the police station for further questioning. During the ongoing police investigation, a notable development occurred as Dr. Charles C. Beers from Boston was also arrested. In October 1886, the trio, including Sarah Jane Robinson, faced indictments for the murderers of William and Lizzie. All 3 of them vehemently pleaded not guilty to each charge during their arraignment on December 14, 1886. Surprisingly, in January 1887, the grand jury unveiled 4 more indictments against Sarah Jane, accusing her of the murders of Oliver Sleeper, her husband Moses, her brother-in-law Prince Arthur Freeman, and young Thomas Freeman. Throughout this ordeal, Robinson attempted to feign insanity, but her efforts were later refuted by Dr. Kelly of the McLean Asylum. On December 13, 1887, the trial against Sarah Jane for the murder of her son William began. Lasting 6 days, the trial concluded with 24 hours of jury deliberation, resulting in a hung jury. Subsequently, on February 6, 1888, Sarah Jane stood trial for the murder of her brother-in-law, Prince Arthur Freeman. 5 days later, on February 11, 1888, Sarah Jane Robinson was found guilty of murdering Prince Freeman and sentenced to death by hanging. A year later, after Robinson's house had been sold at auction and the new owners began making improvements, a box of rat poison was unexpectedly discovered behind the furnace, concealed in a hole within the cellar wall. The discovery was quickly tied back to Robinson, raising further suspicions. Despite widespread public disdain towards her, a petition was initiated to commute Robinson's sentence. Although the governor's council was reportedly against such a decision initially, they eventually opted to commute the sentence to life in prison, much to the astonishment of the press and citizens of Boston. Sarah Jane Robinson passed away while incarcerated on January 3rd, 1906. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing by clicking the red subscribe button below. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support means the world to us. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.